One thing I really miss from my time in corporate sales is having meetings go 20 minutes longer than they needed to be because that one rep on the team would not shut their mouth. Shout out to pointlessly chiming in. And our meetings were long enough as it was because our manager was always going off on some demonic filibuster. Shout out to George. But then this guy would chime in and recap what he said, or even worse, he would share his best practices, which to this day, when I'm at coffee shops, I hear a lot of corporate nonsense speak. Best practices is always one of those things. If I ever hear it, always makes me want to do bad things. But anyways, this guy made president's cabinet, and then his ego went through the roof. And then in meetings, he would talk to us like he was in charge as well, because he thought of himself as an honorary demon once he got this award. If you're unaware of what president's cabinet is, a lot of companies have a version of this. It's an award thing for salespeople that usually hit the highest numbers for the year. And unlike most awards, this one was actually good. This year, this guy got to go to Paris, all expenses paid with a guest for a week. It was the one award thing that you actually wanted to win. It was a really cool experience. You might think, well, this guy sucks, but at least, he must have been a really good salesperson. Nope, it was the only year he ever did well. And also, he only made it because of one super big deal. And I guarantee this deal lost money for the company. Not only was all the equipment that the customer got free, a year later, not a single line was active in the billing system. Shout out to Demonic ROIs. Another fun thing about this guy, his desk was covered in religious stuff like Bible verses, crosses, little figurines, and he was the shadiest rep on the team. He was always trying to, steal stuff from us. Shout out to the Eighth Commandment. And then a year later, after his fall from grace, he was like last on the team. He had a terrible attitude. He was always complaining how the company was screwing everyone, this and that. Then a week after I quit, he sent me a LinkedIn invite, which I declined.